Hey guys, so tonight we got our marshmallows, our chocolate, our graham crackers, and this glowing campfire to complement the star-filled sky. And it's almost time for a story, but before I begin, I want you guys to get comfortable, grab a sleeping bag, some pillows, and your favorite Webkinz animal, and let's begin. So wind the clock back about 6 or 7-ish years to 2010 or 2011. I don't really remember exactly. At the time, I'm a wee lad about the age of 10 or 11 years old, and it's the middle of summer after 4th grade, and I'm just chilling on my couch in my house, probably watching some SpongeBob or Jimmy Neutron or something like that back in the good old days. My mom was and still is an artist, so she was probably creating some type of painting or something in our studio that our house used to have. So yeah, she was doing her thing. My dad, on the other hand, was doing yard work. Now, the house we used to live in at the time had a huge backyard, at least for most West Coast, urban homes, like not like these big old ranch style open field houses. We easily had an acre of room back there with a creek surrounding the border of our house with the other neighbors' homes. So the creek we had was like, it wrapped around kind of the back end of our house like a moat. So yeah, that was cool. It was like, instead of a fence, that's how we separated our neighbors' houses. And to give you an idea of where he was working, we had like an old barn in our backyard. Our house used to be like a ranch or something, I have no idea. And we just used it for a storage area and such. And behind the barn was kind of like this opening grassy yard surrounded by like 3 sides of trees. And my dad was back there trimming out these overgrown weird plants. I have no idea what they were, but the leaves were probably like easily like 2 to 3 feet long each leaf, only like 2 inches wide at most. They were almost like spike leaves, like big spikes. They were really sharp. I don't know. Anyways, so my dad was back there cleaning out those plants. Either my TV show ended or I was just offered to be paid to come out and help. Anyways, so I'm out there doing my thing, picking up these spike leaves and throwing them into the green waste can, which, if you aren't familiar, it's basically like green waste is basically like trash can for compost and like dead plants or plants that you just got rid of or something. It's like plants only trash. Like if you're getting rid of weeds or dead plants, they'd go in there. So just to fill you in a little more, I was too lazy to put on shoes, and I'm at the risk, obviously, of all sorts of like life-threatening risks because, I wasn't wearing any shoes and that stuff happens to you. So at the time, I'm pretty hyped because I know I'm about to make some bank with all these leaves that I'll be picking up. So yeah, I guess I was doing it for money, now that I think about it. So anyways, not paying attention, and I'm like backing up or whatever, I don't know exactly, but I'm backing up, and as I'm backing up, I lift my heel of my foot, take a step back, and I just feel a sharp pain. I backed my heel into the spiky leaf, so yeah, that hurt and all. So yeah, I backed my heel into the spiky leaf I was talking about earlier. It was a minor flesh wound, nothing too serious. So from this point forward, I didn't really pay much attention to it. I was kind of carried on life normally. The next few days it was still a little bit sore, but that's it. So now fast forward 2 or 3 more years. Well, we fast forward 6 back. Fast forward 2 to 3 forward. I don't really remember exactly. My heel is still hurting and it's red all over the heel. It still hurts to walk, and if I stretch it out, that hurt as well. I guess I just thought that over time it would eventually go away, but no. It took me 2 or 3 whole years for me to finally tell someone that my heel still hurt from the yard work that I had done 2 to 3 years prior. I ended up going to the foot doctor, like a podiatrist or something like that. So I'm in the room, I'm at the foot doctor. It's nothing special. It's like a boring room. It's like your average doctor's office. In the foot doctor room, and he's looking at my heel, and I don't know, he's flipping it around, taking a look at all angles. He has to get all angles of this thing. So I guess he saw something, because eventually he ended up deciding that he had to take his little knife and scrape away at my heel. That was his decision of how to solve this. So I'm sitting there in the chair, and he's digging away my heel with his knife, and eventually after 20 or 30 minutes, he's like, "Oh my God." I'm not joking. This isn't a game. That's actually what he said. He pulls out the sharp tip of a spike, that spike leaf that I jammed my foot into 2 to 3 years ago. It's It's easily like half an inch long. Yeah. So I looked up pictures of foot x-rays. There isn't that much room. Like, I looked up a picture of foot x-ray, and there's barely any room in between skin and bone of your heel. And there's easily not like half an inch of room, so I have no idea how half an inch of spike was like in there that deep. But he got the spike out, and I still have it. Like, he gave me a little container to keep it in, so I still have the spike somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but if I ever find it, I'll show you guys. So yeah, the moral of the story is, obviously, next time you have to go outside to do work, your parents ask you to do hard work, just say no. It's not worth you like going to the doctor. If your parents need help with anything, just say no. Just don't. No, I don't really want to. Sorry, just say that. Hey guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time that we had together, this bonding session. And if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and suggest some new ideas for what I can make in the future. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.